Well, hello there, all you beautiful human beings, and welcome back to the Mosh Mob channel. I am your friendly neighborhood mosh pit. Now, it's been a while since I've got to sit down and actually just sit and talk with you guys and let you guys know how I've been feeling lately. I've been posting a lot of skate videos lately on both my channels, on the Mosh Mob channel and the Weirdo Skate channel, and I appreciate all the love and support. Today, I'm going to do a how-to mountain board video, so I'm going to show you guys step by step how I get started on mountain boarding. Now that I have the eskate NYX Z3, I'm super stoked about it. I'm going to get into a little backstory about that real quickly if you guys don't mind. Go ahead and smash like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. I just got to shout that out real quick. So anyway, back in August 2024, I got into a car crash. I got hit by a car in downtown Vegas. Now because of that, my Eskate Aries X1 was out of commission and they stopped manufacturing that specific board over at Eskate, so I wasn't able to get that board. Now it wasn't my fault when I got into the accident, so I did get a settlement and I got a replacement board. So right now I have the Eskate NYX Z3, which I've been riding for about a month now, and I'm super stoked about it. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I'll explain to you why. But we're gonna go through a step-by-step guide on how I get started with mountain boarding. First off, wear a helmet, safety first. I installed some LED lights on the bottom of this board so that when I'm riding downtown, you guys can see me when I'm riding around. I'm able to be seen by cars and stuff. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys, and then we'll take a little bit of ride through the wetlands. I have the new Insta360 X3, so we're able to actually get some really cool 360 shots, and I appreciate, sorry, there's a bee by me. It's driving me nuts. But I appreciate all the love and support from you guys. Go check out my TikTok while it's still there. I just signed up for Red Note. I'm on YouTube still on both my channels, Mosh Mob and Weirdo Skate, and then I'm on Facebook, so check me out. Enough yapping, let's get into my step-by-step guide on how I get started, how to electric mountain board. I love you guys. Okay, so really quickly, you might have noticed on my board that I only have one binding. I have the front binding, and that's because I enjoy that. The way I ride, it suits me. So pick your bindings carefully. You could do both bindings and lock yourself in. You could even get the ankle support bindings, but I'm just using one binding because I found it's easier to slip my feet in and out, and I'm still able to hop up, get over some jumps, I'm still able to jump like speed bumps and get up and over that, get off of curves pretty easily. A lot of people said that this would be too heavy to jump, but I've gotten it off a few jumps and gotten a little bit of air. I'm not going to get anything crazy with it because it is a bit heavy, but it is still fun to rock. So this is the biggest model they had. This is the Elite, and I'm having a blast. Okay, it is a bit windy out here, so I'm gonna have fun. But first things first, you want to make sure you go ahead and lock your feet in. You want to go ahead and step on the board, figure out what your stance is. I ride like this. A lot of people ride like this. You can figure it out. You can install the bindings your separate way. Once you install the bindings, they're there. So that's your thing. I've had a few people try to ride the board and they can't because nobody I know really rides like this. But make sure that your foot is locked in and that you're steady and you're ready to go. Before you even start doing that, make sure you're wearing your helmet. Get gloves, get elbow pads, knee pads, all that type of stuff if you really want it.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lock in, and some of the most important tips I have for you for having the most fun and safe skate session would be to make sure to lean forward when starting to accelerate. The board is going to want to throw you backwards. Having binding stabilizes your feet to the board, but I've hit the wheel on my controller a few times in accident and definitely been thrown off, so definitely pay attention to where your thumb is on the remote. Always make sure you're keeping yourself stable. Like I said, lean forward when you're starting to accelerate and make sure you're constantly shifting your weight around to stay balanced with your equilibrium. Unlike scooters and bikes, which have handlebars to dampen the shock to the rider and help with stability and balance, on any electric skateboard, you are all that's standing in the way of a good time and the pavement. If I hit a crack or a bump or a big enough chunk of rock and I'm not paying attention, there's nothing besides me there to help control. So constantly scanning your surroundings, even if you take the same route every day, especially if you take the same route every day. If you're gonna ride at night, stay well lit and keep your head on a swivel. Most drivers can't actually drive good, and there's a lot more of them than there is of you. All in all, have a good time. If you're messing with boards like this, I'm sure you're experienced enough to understand the dangers, and if not, start with something smaller or take your fate into your own hands. It's a free world. But please wear a helmet, especially if you're going to do stuff like this. I enjoy every moment that I get to spend outside on the trails, outside downtown Vegas. I enjoy electric skateboarding, I enjoy electric longboarding, and if you do too, go have fun, but please be safe. Keep in mind that these are very powerful things. Don't stick your fingers in the gears. This one is a gear drive and it's an enclosed gear drive, so there's no harm in that. Make sure you keep your boards clean, make sure you check the boards and all the screws before you go out every single time. Stay aware, check the tires, check the tire pressure. Again, wear a helmet, wear elbow pads, wear knee pads, wear protective gear, wear gloves. Trust me, you're gonna fall on your hands. You're gonna want to have at least gloves to protect your hands. And I don't know, don't do nothing crazy. Or if you're gonna do crazy stuff, make sure like you're out of the way of harming the public. You know, I love you guys, and enjoy the rest of this footage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.